Hi guys, good morning and welcome back once again to the EdWord. I'm your host Eddie, and in today's video I'll be discussing what I thought of yet again another awesome episode of our all-time favorite Star Wars show, The Mandalorian. The new episode dropped today on Disney Plus. I just watched it a short while ago. Oh, I love this show so much. Now, before I go on and I keep talking on and on and on and I keep gushing about how much I love this show, please be warned, this is a spoiler-filled episode review. Again, if you're not caught up on The Mandalorian by the last few episodes of Season 1 or the Season 2 premiere from last week, don't keep watching or listening because I am going to be discussing spoilers and plot details, character stuff, and all that jazz. So, you have been warned. That being said, let's dive right back into it. Oh man, I love this show. You know, this episode reminded me of one of the things what I loved about Season 1 so much. In Season 2, I love the fact they're not straying from it at all. The usage, the continuous usage of practical effects and animatronics just blows my freaking mind. Like, we're in the 21st century when we are so reliant on CGI and special effects and computer-generated effects. All that is fine, mind you. That's not a criticism or a complaint. I'm grateful and happy for it. Very, very happy for it. But I also just love the fact that they can do things the good old ways, like the old-fashioned days that they did way back then when they were first making those early Star Wars films from the 70s and 80s. Like Dr. Mandible, the giant ant creature thing that Amy Sedaris' character is playing cards with, that was awesome. And then the other aliens in that bar as well. In fact, that big, tall, white, puffy-looking alien was the same species that we saw in the movie Rogue One. That was an awesome Easter egg. I love seeing that. And I just love that Dr. Mandible. I love that he was Mando's next lead on finding other Mandalorians. And I also love the frog lady that he's with. I mean, at first I thought she looked more like a gecko, but when she was jumping like a frog as they were outrunning the spiders at the end of the episode, that was awesome. Oh God. And then the child constantly eating her larva or her eggs. That was so funny and yet so sad at the same time because that's the last of her children or her family line. Oh man, the child really had a lot of scene-stealing scenes in this episode. I loved it. I also loved the inclusion of some X-Wing New Republic ships as well. I love the fact that they looked at Mando's record and decided he wasn't exactly worth their time or energy, and he actually gave them prisoners despite trying to break one out from last season. And looks like they set him on his way. Why the hell he didn't tell them about Moff Gideon and his squad of death troopers and stormtroopers is beyond me. But maybe it's because Mando doesn't really trust anybody, and that probably definitely applies to the New Republic as well. But I wouldn't be surprised if we saw more of a New Republic presence this season, kind of like we did last season. And I also love the fact they managed to once again for continuity purposes, kept creatures we've already seen established in this universe ongoing in this show. Those ice spider things, we've seen them before in the animated series Star Wars Rebels, and they looked almost identical to their animated CG counterparts. These creatures were spectacularly designed. They looked great. They were scary. I loved the scene where they're escaping the cave from them. That whole sequence was awesome. I just love the overall makeup and practical effects of the characters and aliens in this show. I just love this show so much. Is that not clear enough? All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode as much as I did. What did you think of it? I want to hear your thoughts and your opinions down below in the comments section. Thank you so much for watching. Have an awesome rest of your night. And of course, until next time, awesome rest of your night. Awesome rest of your day. Sorry, I'm still waking up. My coffee's right here to wake me up. And of course, until next time, may the Force be with you.